No, it's going to take a minute for people to filter in, Leia, because we haven't been live in like a month, which is stupid. Which is so stupid, Leia. I don't have words for how stupid it is. But it's real stupid. Anyway, you're so pretty, Leia. I love the way the breeze looks on your fur. Blue, it is stupid. Hey, happy Friday, by the way. Welcome in. It's good to see you. It's been a minute. It's been a minute and a half, at least 90 seconds. I was saying to Leia that it's stupid that we haven't gone live on YouTube at all in February. And I try to go live like twice a week, and we just did. This is it. It's February 27th. This is the first time we're going live in February. Isn't that stupid? That's so dumb. How's everybody doing? How's everybody holding up? Hey, Maggie, how's it going? Hey, Yamini. I did take too long. Yeah, it's true. It is true. I won't even try to deny it. It's been forever. DL McCann says, it's been a decent day here at the job site in Duval, so it must be decent there too. Yeah, it's pretty nice. It's a little cloudy, but, you know, it's Seattle in February. What are you going to do? Doing well in South Carolina. Hey, Neko Gecko is here. Neko, did you ever receive your painting, your Archer and Leia painting? I have heard from one person who has received their Archer and Leia painting. I did get, yeah, Jekka, I did manage to get a stream in February. You never got the painting. All right, Neko, if you don't get it by like next week, we're just going to make you another one. I'm sorry about that. I have like the worst luck with the mail. I don't know what it is, but I don't know. I don't know if it's Seattle or if it's just like me, but I have such issues with like how long it takes for things to arrive. It's the whole thing. Leia has a stash of treats there. Yeah, she does. She does. Yeah. I was just watching one of your old lives, and here we are. Yeah, you mean? Yeah, I'm sorry. February has just been like such a crazy month for me. Honestly, it's just been like work, like my job work, which has eaten up all of the time that I would like to spend creating content and going live. Like I streamed once for like an hour and a half on Twitch this month, and this is the first stream I'm doing on YouTube, and it's just been like, it's been such a shit show. I am very happy to put that behind me. So yeah. I'm afraid to get attached to another dog channel. 2024, 2025 was rough. I get it. Try. I get it. Yeah. I'll be in Seattle for work on Monday. Randomly pass by so I can pet the pups. I keep treats in my work van. I'll keep that in mind. DL, thank you. I've had so many problems with the post office. Yeah, me too, Maggie. You know, I had someone. This is the most egregious example, but I invited like one of my groomsmen to my wedding. Obviously, he was one of my groomsmen, and he got an invitation, or I sent him one. And it arrived at his house over a year after my wedding. It's like, well, at least you made it. At least you were there. You were there, Greg. So, yeah. Sebnem and Dak. Sorry, says, beautiful Leia. I love you. Thank you. Sebnem and Dak. I guess I should just say Susan Berger. That seems a lot easier to pronounce. That's Sebnem and Dak. I apologize for butchering all of your names. Hi, Jonathan and Leia. Long time no see. I know, Blinded Snow. I was just talking about how forever it's been. So you're saying in a year we may get a painting. Well, in a year you might get a second painting. If you don't get it by like next week, let me know, and we'll just make another one for you on live. You can tell me what colors you want me to use, that sort of thing. So, Lola 8 Lana says, do you want to get a third dog? I want one so badly. I can't afford one. But, like, honest to God, the only reason why I don't have one right now is money. just like with how expensive Leia's surgeries have been and Archer's surgeries have been, I don't think it would be responsible of me to get a third dog right now. So, hey Marie, how's it going? I've been okay, Mitsurino. I've been really busy. Can I make fan art of Leia? Oh, Queen of Darkness. Yes, I would love that. Please. You can, we have a fan art channel in the Discord. Discord.gg/Siberian Derpskis. What's Archer doing? He's vibing. He's over there. He's just chilling. He's snoozing at the top of the steps. That's what Archer is doing. What's Leia doing? More like. Hope you're all well. Love from the Netherlands. Thank you, Chris Bazurine. Love from North Seattle. What are we doing, Leia? What's the plan here? Leia is a queen. Thank you, No Name. I agree. You hear that, Leia? You have loyal subject. No, Leia's not really snuggly with us. Both Huskies need to know where we are at any given moment. So they like really, like Archer especially. Archer hates it when hey, Flowery, I'm not skipping you. Just stop spamming the chat. Thank you. The Leia and Archer are both not super cuddly dogs. I literally just posted a YouTube short about this like less than an hour ago. They love us and they hate us like leaving and they want to be in the same room as us. But they definitely don't like to snuggle. They love getting pets like on their terms. Archer especially, he doesn't like it when I poop with the door closed, and he usually sleeps in the bedroom at night. Yeah. Are you a Cancer Sun or Cancer Ascendant? I have absolutely no idea. Happy girl. I have no idea. My birthday is October 21st, so I'm a Libra. But what any of that, I don't, like, beyond that, I know nothing about astrology. I don't even know what it, like, means. Like, what are the characteristics of a Libra? What are the characteristics of a Cancer? I have no idea. I don't know what any of it means. So. Hey, from Chattanooga, Tennessee. Hey, from North Seattle. Oh, is Brainrod here? I missed it. Oh, hey, Brainrod. Jonathan, please don't put any contracts in jeopardy. Oh, I'm not going to. Brainrod. It's fine. It's too late. What Brainrod is referring to is the YouTooz plushie that we've made of Leia, which is in the thumbnail for this video, which I'm probably not supposed to show you, but I did anyway because I'm excited about it. And I don't care. I don't really care. I think breaking rules is cool. Crime is neat. We got a king-size bed, and it's a cooling bed. No, Diesel sleeps on the bed all night. I mean, yeah. I mean, that's very. I mean, as you know, Archer takes over my bed often. Not at night, but actually, like on the weekends. On the weekdays, my wife usually gets up first because she has to get up and go into the office. So she will get up and go into the bathroom, and then like 10 minutes later, I'll get up and I'll make her breakfast. But on the weekends, if she's not hiking, she sleeps in. And when I get out of bed, that's Archer's favorite time. Because as soon as I get out of bed, he jumps in bed and just like takes over my spot. And the two of them will just sleep there for like an hour, hour and a half. Can you confirm that husky people are, in fact, built/wired different from other dog people? More patient, understanding than most, for sure. Huskies are a handful. I mean, maybe. I can confirm that husky people tend to prefer complicated. And I'm not just speaking for myself. There, they tend to prefer. They want a little bit of difficulty in their relationships. do Archer and Leia have a preference between you and your wife? Who's their fave? I don't know, Laura. They have a unique, interesting relationship with both of us. I will say they listen to her. She will tell them to do things and they'll listen. So like a good example is if Archer gets hungry at 3 a.m, he'll wake me up and he'll be like, hey, I want something to eat. And then I'll get up and I'll get him something to eat. And then he'll be like, hey, I'm still hungry. And then I'll get up and get him something else. And then he'll be like, I am still hungry. And then I'll get up and get him something else. And I'll be like, Archer, it's time to go to bed. I'll tell him that so many times and he won't listen. And then if my wife wakes up, she's just like, Archer, it's bedtime. And then he goes to bed immediately. Immediately. He just goes to bed. So, she listens to him in a way she doesn't listen to me. Or I'm sorry, he listens to her in a way he doesn't listen to me. However, he's kind of used to her like getting up and leaving and going to work every day. Whereas like if I go anywhere, if I leave the house, he's like, where are you? What? So yeah, it's different. I think you guys are just a tight-knit family. I agree, Sky Jellyfish. I agree. Hello from Croatia. Love your channel and your doggies. Well, thank you for being here. You know, I think I might go to Croatia in the summer. It's going to be my mom's birthday in August. And she is 100% Serbian. Now, she was born and raised in America, but her parents are from Serbia. Or rather, her parents are Serbian, but her mom's family was from Croatia, but like ethnically Serbian, which just means like they were Orthodox. So for my mom's 75th birthday, HBD Deborah, I think we're going to take her to the Balkans to kind of like see the homeland. And you know, I've never been. She went in like the 1970s when it was Yugoslavia, so she hasn't been in, you know, decades. But I've never been. So we were gonna do Serbia and Croatia. Really, we should do Serbia because we're Serbs, but Croatia's much prettier. So we're like, well, why wouldn't we do that? It's like way prettier. They have a coast. Will the Huskies come? Absolutely not. Oh, D.L. McKenzie with a $10 super chat. Thank you so much. Treats for the Derpskis on me. They deserve all the loves and treats. I live the dog life vicariously through you. Thanks for sharing them with us. No, thank you, D.L. That's very sweet of you. That's really sweet of you. Thank you. To where I didn't hear you. Happa Girl, we were talking about going to Serbia and Croatia in the summer. I don't know if it's going to happen. It's just my brother brought it up to me last week. He was like, hey, it's Mom's 75th. That's a milestone birthday. I don't know how many more years we're going to be able to travel with her, which actually, like, on paper, he's right. On paper, he's correct. But my mom, like, everyone thinks she's, like, in her early 60s. Like, she does not, like, she does Zumba every day. She can do burpees. Like, she's fine. Like, she's nowhere near, like, physically or mentally incapable of travel. But she is, you know, in her mid-70s. So, he was like, wouldn't it be cool if we took her to Croatia and Serbia? I was like, yeah, that would be cool. So that's the extent of the planning that we've done. Also, ostensibly, my wife and I want to go to Japan this year, but I don't think it's happening. We kind of decided that we were going to go, and then all these people send us wedding invitations, and we have to travel for every single one of them. And then we're like, I just don't think it's going to happen this year. So what surgery did Leia have? Leia had a TPLO surgery on this leg right here. It was shaved 4 months ago, which is why it's like a noticeably different color from the rest of it. Still technically growing back in. Leia, I'm not afraid of you. You've never hurt me before. You're not going to start now. Yeah, that's kind of where we're at, NGC. Yeah. Japan was amazing. We got to go last March, and we already want to go back. Yeah, I've never been. I really want to go. My wife, that was the Christmas present that she got me. She got me a card that said, I'm taking you to Japan, dummy. And I was like, great. And I just don't think it's going to happen this year. Because of all the... Or we don't go to some people's weddings. But I would feel guilty about every single one of those. So... You know, Sarah, I really don't. If you were from your, like, mid-20s to your early 30s, you are going to go to so many weddings. You're going to go to a wedding like from 25 to like 32. You're going to go to a wedding every other weekend. But then after that, it like really slows to a trickle. After that, it really slows to a trickle. Because dating in your 30s sounds terrible. I've never done it. You know, I've been with my wife for over a decade now. So I've never had to date in my 30s. Sounds terrible. My friend, my wife's best friend, will tell us about her misadventures in dating. And the shit that men will just think is okay to say is wild. It's crazy. It's insane. I'm just like, Jesus. They just say this shit? Not only do they think it, they just say it? That's crazy. Dating in your 30s is wild. But if you're really good at dating, you get out of the game early. That's the problem. My wife and I were too good at dating. I loved dating. It was awesome. Love getting to know people. Love trying new restaurants. It was so fun. But yeah, no, if you're really good at it, you get out of the game early. That's the name of the game. So, why isn't your wife in any of the videos? Short answer is she doesn't want to be. The longer answer is it makes her uncomfortable, like how many people we get in front of. And she sees the DMs the unhinged DMs that I get sent. And she just doesn't want to appear on content. And you know what? I don't blame her. I don't blame her. Being a woman on the internet's wild. So, yeah, I understand. Does the Archer plushie has his island? There is no Archer plushie. Here's the deal with the Leia plushie. Well, hang on. I should not be showing you this. Hang on, you just watch Leia for a second. Okay. So this is the Leia plushie. And I am obsessed with it. It's the coolest thing that has ever existed, ever. I'm obsessed with it. I love it so much. It comes with a butcher's knife because she craves murder. She's constantly trying to kill Archer. It detaches, it's just Velcro. I am absolutely obsessed with this thing. I feel like I drove them insane with my revisions and everything, but like the face markings, I went through so many revisions. I looked at so many pictures of Leia, and you can nitpick it. You can be like, well, you know, she's got like different color. There were some limitations here. Like obviously Leia's fur is more complicated in color than just like gray and white, but we had to kind of get there. But I'm really happy with the markings around the eyes and everything, and her nose markings. You'll notice it's a little asymmetrical. It's like straight up there and then curved here, just like it is on her actual nose, which I can't show you right now because she's hiding it. So this is the Leia plushie. I'm very happy. I'm ecstatic with how it turned out. It's not on sale yet. I think I'm supposed to keep it a secret. So I think I'm not supposed to show you this yet. I think. I kind of, honest to God, I didn't really ask the question because, like, don't want to know the answer, don't ask the question. But, yeah. So that's that. I think I know when it's going to go on sale. I'm not going to say because it's not official yet. But soon, within, like, 5 weeks. Not as soon as I would like. Obviously, I want to start talking about it right now. But I don't care. I got what I wanted. I wanted this thing. I have it. And right now, this is the only prototype. So right now, this is a one of one. But when it goes on sale, they'll make more of it. So, hi! I'm a new fan. Love your videos, man. Thank you, Ash the bitch. That's very sweet of you to say. Yeah, Mitsurino. So they're talking about the Pet Lovers Choice Awards. I don't know if you saw, I put out a video a couple days ago about the Pet Lovers Choice Awards. And right now, round 2 of voting is going on. Here's what I think is happening. Okay, there are a couple things that are happening. First off, I'm going to be honest with you. How many people are in this chat right now? 231. I'll be honest with 231 of you. The Pet Lovers Choice Awards, I feel like they're kind of like the train is running and they're building the tracks as the train goes. Oh my goodness. A 910 rupee super chat. Leia and Archer are loved by so many people, and we always look forward to seeing them. Hope you and the wife are doing well. A small post-birthday gift for Leia and Archer. That's so sweet of you. Thank you, Yamini. Thank you. Thank you so much. That's really sweet of you. You didn't have to do that. Thank you so much. What was I saying? Pet Lovers Choice Awards. Oh yeah, they kind of like keep changing the dates. Like when the first round of voting was going on, they were like all voting rounds will be finished by like the end of March. And now if you look at the website, they're like all voting rounds will be finished on April 3rd. I'm like, you keep changing these dates, and that's fine. So I think they're kind of like figuring it out as they go. So there's not a ton of clarity on how many rounds of voting there will be or how the rounds are conducted. Here is what I have been able to work out right now. Archer and Leia are in the mega influencer category. That's the only category we're allowed to apply for. Simba fan with a $2 Canadian super chat. Thank you so much. Is there an Archer plushie too? I will get to that in a sec, Simba. I'm just my ADHD is bouncing around all over the place. But there is not an Archer plushie yet. Thank you, Squish. Thank you. I would love for there to be an Archer plushie sometime down the road, but nothing will happen until the Leia plushie is like all done and dusted. Anyway, here's the deal. So right now, Archer and Leia are in the mega influencer category. There are 12 total people in that mega influencer category. For round 2 of voting, which we're in right now, and I think we're going to be in for another like 8 or 9 days. I can't remember. They have split those 12 people into 4 groups of 3. So I am competing with 2 other influencers right now. And right now, I am, I say I, but I mean Archer and Leia, are number 1 in their group of 3. What I think will happen, but I do not know will happen, what I think will happen is that round 3 of voting will be the 4 winners from each of those 4 groups of 3 competing against one another. And then the winner of that is the winner of the Pet Lovers Choice Award for Mega Influencer. That's what I think is happening. I do not know. That's what is happening. And I will say, just from my like quick cursory glances, at least one other influencer really wants to win that. They want to win it so badly. I think they want to win it way better than I do. And I'm gonna make another video about it. I'm gonna make at least one more video about it, probably 2 more videos about it. In the next week. And I'll make one video about it in the next week, and probably a second video sometime before the end of the month, before the end of March. But I'm like, I think we're gonna come in second. I think we're gonna end up in second because this first influencer, they want to win so badly, and they've been like advertising it like every single day. And I'm like, okay, they like really want it. And I've seen them post like angry comments on the Pet Lovers Choice Awards Instagram, and I've seen those comments get deleted. And I'm just like, wow, they're like real mad about this. They want to win so badly. So I don't know, like I want to win, obviously I want to win. I just think it would be cool. I think it would be fun. It would be a neat thing. Yeah, there are cat influencers. Happy girl, yeah. Me too, Maggie. Me too. I do vote every day. You can vote every day once for free, for any category. Who else is in the running in my category? There were only a couple that I recognize. Like Moon and Shadow are Husky influencers. They're in the running. Harlow and Sage, they're in my group, so I'm directly competing against Harlow and Sage right now. I don't think Akira. I didn't see that. Oh, Duchess, thank you. 2 months, Lord of the Derp. Oh, yeah, quick reminder, everyone. The Derp Lord Happy Hour is tonight in 3 hours and 15 minutes is the Derp Lord Happy Hour. So if you are a Lord of the Derp member or above on YouTube or in Patreon, you have to link your YouTube or Patreon account to Discord, and then you can join the Derp Lord Happy Hour tonight, which is fun. It's just like an hour, and we just kind of, it's this, only I can hear you. It's like exactly like this. Like I put the camera on Archer and Leia, and we just chat, but I can hear you if you want to be heard. And then I'm really honest. Then I like, I'll name names. I name names in those. It's usually like 10 or I think the most that's ever been has been like 12 people. And we just hang out, and I tell you, I'm like, well, here's who I actually hate. Simba Fan 94, $2 Canadian super chat. Thank you so much. Are Blue and Titan on that list? I honestly don't know. I honestly don't remember who is or is not on it. You'll have to check. Hannon Potashman. Hannon Potashman. Cool name, Hannon. With a $2 super chat. Archer is my favorite husky. Thank you so much. That's very sweet of you to say. That's very sweet of you to say. Tess Ma'am with a $5 Canadian super chat. I think you guys could win it. You know what? Honestly, Tess, I think we could too. There's a very real chance that we do. There's a very real chance that we do. Alexander Snyder says, hey man, you guys ever walk in Ballard? Because you should. I need some Leia in my life. Sorry, Squish. Sorry. Might be. We do love Ballard, though. We do love Ballard. I will say I live in North Seattle. I will not get more specific than that. I don't want to dox myself. You can buy Archer a tuxedo for his award. I don't know what I'm going to... If we win, Mary... Well, here's the thing, Mary. Okay. The award ceremony is on April 8th. Okay? The winners, the voting round, goes through April 3rd. So I think the earliest we would know if we won would be April 3rd. That gives me 5 days to plan on how to get Archer and Leia to LA, which is crazy. Like, that is a very short amount of time. Yeah. Oh, Marie, thank you for 4 months, Lord of the Derp. We derping it up today. Hell yeah, we are. Simba Fan, $2 Canadian super chat. I'll definitely buy one when they go on sale. Thank you, Simba. Thank you. It's very sweet of you. Yeah, I think we're going to have to road trip, Neko. I think that's right. Oh, Maggie, 15 months. Damn, Maggie. Thank you. Also, Maggie, you're a Patreon subscriber. Pick one. Don't do both. Don't do both. Pick one. Oh, guys. Oh, I haven't even told you about... I talked about it a little bit. Where did I talk about it? I can't remember now. I know I talked about it a little bit. I hired an editor, and he ghosted me. He ghosted me. He took my money and ghosted me. So I recorded 2 videos for the Patreon and YouTube channel members, and 2 videos for 2 top 5 comments videos, and I sent them over to him to edit, and he was like, yeah, I'm on it. Kind of kept telling me what I wanted to hear, and then just like ghosted me for 2 weeks. No, Sky Jellyfish, I know that he is giving me the money back. I can see that he initiated the transfer in the bank. Actually, I need to check. It might have been deposited, because like that transfer was initiated over the weekend. So like I look in my bank and I can see that those funds are like moving. They just haven't appeared yet. I've already found another editor who's like not just a person. They're like an editing company who only work with like YouTubers. So So like I'm not worried. I know I'm getting that money back. I'm just annoyed at the time. It was just terrible timing because I was like, oh, this is great. Like I can finally get on this like good regular content schedule, and it coincided with like February being such a busy month, and I just couldn't give it the time that it needed to like get it addressed, or couldn't give it the time that I needed to make the content myself. So it's just like a perfect storm, and I'm just like really annoyed and headachy about it. But it's behind us now, which is good. Yeah, we do have a bleb. Look at her, Jamie. You're right. Look at her bleb tongue sticking out. I finally get to order some merch next Friday. When does the plushie go live? I think the plushie will go live the first week of April. I'm 98% sure the plushie will go live the first week of April. And it will be available for 4 weeks. And at the end of that time, however many are purchased, that's how many they make, and then they'll ship them out. So if you are interested in a plushie, don't expect to get it until like end of May, early mid-June. Like that's the earliest it would like arrive. Because they're not going to make any of them until the quote drop is finished, and the drop's going to be 4 weeks long, and the drop will start the first week of April. So just to expectation set. But they said if it sells well, then they'll do they want to do another one. And my rep was like, what if we did Leia in like rain gear, because she loves like getting muddy. She loves getting her paws muddy. And I was like, that's a great idea. It could be like a duck themed rain gear, like a rubber ducky themed rain gear, because she loves DuckTales, you know. But honestly, I would rather have an Archer plushie to complement the Leia plushie. And I will say, you know, when I started this process, I was kind of worried it would be kind of like a carnival plushie, you know, those really cheap ones. It feels like really quality. It's, yes, Leia. It's you, Leia. It's little you. You're not being replaced. No one could ever replace you. But it's like very firm, and it's like weirdly heavy. It's weirdly heavy in like a good way. It feels quite substantial. I'm very impressed by it. I'm just floored that it exists. So, yeah. Yeah, she's grumbling at herself. She's stretching. She's such a good girl. I'm obsessed with her. So, yeah. Would you recommend a husky for first-time dog owners? Absolutely not, Fangos Mangos. No, no, no. They are maybe one of the most high-maintenance breeds you could possibly get. So, no. Their energy needs are just absolutely insane. And if you don't have the time or ability to address those energy needs, you will have a bad time with those huskies. I work from home. I can afford to spend 2.5 to 3 hours every day walking them. I'm very lucky in that regard. Not a lot of people are in that position. Thank you, Squish. That is true. Yeah, I'm not gonna be quiet about it. I'm gonna make a video. I'm gonna make a whole video about it, advertising it. Like, I just think it's the coolest thing on the planet. Are they designed for cuddling? I mean, you could easily cuddle this, I think. You want to know what my favorite part is? My favorite part is the butt. Hear me out. Okay, because when they sent me the final design, there was like a little gray piece right here. It was like the white stopped here, and then the white began here, and there was like a little gray piece right here. And I was about to approve it. I was about to be like, yeah, let's go. And then I was like, no, this is gonna bother me. Because when I'm walking Leia and I'm looking at her from behind, that's what I see. I see that white tail and that white booty butt. And I was like, can you change it so that it's all white leading into the tail? And it took them a month because they had to redo the pattern. They had to redo the pattern here and get it all remade for that one little detail that nobody but me would notice. But I'm so glad I didn't sign off on it. I'm so glad because it's very authentically Leia. That's what I mean when I say, like, I think I got on their nerves. They were very sweet. Everyone was like, no, we just want you to be happy. But I'm really glad I didn't sign off on it. I almost did. I actually typed up the email being like, it looks perfect, let's go. And then I was like, no, no, it's going to bother me. So I deleted it and then was like, actually, can we make this one change? So it was such a tiny change, but yeah, it would bother me. Yeah. So I ended up being really, really happy with it. I almost thought about asking them to add a collar, but she doesn't really wear a collar, so no. Although I might ask them to do that for the Archer plushie. I don't know. We'll see. Like, I kind of like the idea for an Archer plushie of him in a blue collar with, like, a little tag that has just, like, a bow and arrow on it. You know? Yeah, Sky Jellyfish, honestly, I thought that exact sentence. So, yeah. I mean, you have to have perfection to match Leia's perfection. Couldn't have said it better myself, Manders. Huskies only cuddle when they want something. You're not wrong. Bandana? Oh, that's not a bad idea. Mustang Sal. I'm kind of embarrassed I didn't think of that. Should have added her pride flag bandana. Yeah. You know, here's the thing, Sarah. You're not wrong about that. But I do want to say, like, yes, I call Leia a wolf princess and bisexual icon. Like, yes, I firmly believe that. Like, yes, there is merch that says wolf princess and bisexual icon. But I do want to add the caveat that, like, I am just a straight dude. And I would never want to be appropriative of queer culture, particularly for my own monetary gain. Do you know what I mean? So if people want to be critical of me of that, or if they tell me that I'm crossing a line or something like that, I will be very receptive to it. Nobody has told me that, but I am cognizant of that. And I will say this, the greatest thing I ever saw in my life is this past June, someone went to a pride parade and they put Leia's face on a pride flag. And I was just like, this is the coolest fucking thing I've ever seen ever. I'm sorry, I know children watch this. I shouldn't swear. But it was so awesome. It was the coolest thing. I was floored. I was absolutely floored. Hannon, thank you so much for the $1 super chat. Thank you. I'm a lesbian and I love that Leia is bi. Thank you, Sarah. That's very sweet of you. I didn't know you had a YouTube channel. My husky Nico says hi. Well, hey, Mars. We have a YouTube channel. And hey, Nico. You should make blank greeting cards with the huskies and flowers. You know, Nightshade Prince, there's so much I want to do. There's so much I want to do that is... I'm just one man. I'm spread really thin. I'm spread really thin. I'm going to be honest with you. I can't do all the stuff that I want to do right now. So I can't even imagine adding to it. Just look at those cute paws. Yeah, she needs a bath so badly. She needs a bath so badly. As someone who's bisexual, I really appreciate your concern, but I also need a pride Leia plushie. Well, here's the thing, Sarah. I'm going to level with you. They emailed me about making the plushie the first week of June. It's now the last week of February, and it hasn't even gone on sale yet. So the whole process, start to finish, I think from like making it to launching it to it getting in people's hands is going to be like exactly a year. And I am just anticipating the exact same amount of time for the next plushie. And the next plushie is going to be Archer. I'm going to make an Archer plushie before I make anything else. So if we go through YouTooz again, which honestly I would, because I've just really enjoyed the process. My only complaint is how long it took. That's my singular complaint. But that wasn't really their fault. It's not really a complaint. And I really can't emphasize enough how much, like, I had complete creative freedom. Complete creative freedom. So, yeah. What accessories could you see the Archer plushie having in the way that Leia has a knife, maybe a monocle or a crow. Well, what I was thinking, Nico, was actually giving him his stuffed piggy. So like, hang on. This is very dirty. It needs to be washed. But this is Archer's piggy. And I got it for him when he was in the hospital. And so I have a lot of pictures of him carrying it around in his cone while he was after his emergency surgery. And he loves this piggy so much. He really loves the piggy. So I was thinking of giving him the piggy. Yes, Leia, I know. Hang on, we got a super chat, Leia. Voltairish says, a small gift for our beloved wolf princess. 10 euros. Thank you so much. That's not a small gift. That's really sweet of you. Thank you. I was picturing the birthday cake plush he's been obsessed with. Yeah, that was sent to us by a fan named Celia, who I've not seen in the chat. And he like loves it. Simba fan with a $2 Canadian super chat. Thank you so much. First famous dog plush I bought is Teddy. Which one was Teddy? Which one's Teddy? Oh, Teddy. Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah. Yeah, isn't that piggy adorable? I mean, obviously it won't be 1-to-1 because that piggy is like made by a company. And another company's not going to like knock off their design. But like a stuffed pig, like a pink pig that's stuffed that like Archer can hug. Like I would love that. Do you plan on having merch store staying active or is it temp store? It will stay active, Momo, but I'm going to swap out like what merch is available and when. Mostly because I want to do a bunch of stuff. So I am working right now on some zip hoodies, which I think are the coolest things on the planet. I can't believe they're taking this long. I complained about this to my mods this weekend. It's just like such a shit show. The zip hoodies, which I'm excited about. And we're working on some Pokemon inspired designs right now. So just picture like pixel art, Leia and Archer. And I have 2 Archer designs in the works. One that says bug, bug, bug. And one that says always hungry. Or like always hungry, but only sometimes eating. I don't know. Those are, we'll figure those out. And once I have that stuff done, then I'm going to like hard launch the merch store. I'll make a video and be like, hey, look at all this cool merch. Right now it's just like a soft launch where I kind of posted a couple of Insta stories like, hey, just FYI, we have merch. Yeah, the pixel art I'm really excited about. I found a very talented pixel artist. So picture like Game Boy Advance Pokemon. Like that's the, if you just Google like GBA Pokemon, like that's the art style. So Mom's the Boss with a $5 super chat. Thank you so much, Mom's the Boss. I love that karate dog. I love that karate dog. Okay. We've been chatting with Leia this whole time. Let's go chat with Archer. He's snoozing over here. Mister, how you holding up? Okay, Archer, here's the deal. I'm gonna take the Leia plushie and I'm gonna put it back inside, okay? Do you wanna sniff it? Yeah, you're a good boy. Okay, I'm gonna put the Leia plushie back inside. You guys hang out here, just watch Archer for a minute. I'll be right back. Archer, chat's in charge. Good boy, Archer. Okay, I'm back. What did I miss? Maggie Phillips with a $4 super chat. Thank you so much, Maggie. Oh, yeah. Oh, I need that coffee. I've had a lot of coffee today. I did not get a lot of sleep last night. I don't know if you saw my Instagram stories, but we had a raccoon situation going on last night, and it went on all night long. I'm talking every 30 minutes. They were running across the fence, scaring the hell out of me. Oh my God, Blue, with a $50 super chat. What are you doing? What are you doing, Blue? What are you doing and why are you doing it? Don't do that. Blue, stop it. That's really sweet of you, Blue. Thank you. Archer, Archer, you're not being appropriately deferential to Blue right now. If anything, you're being dismissive, and it feels rude. Archer. Thank you, Blue. You did not have to do that. In fact, I wish you wouldn't have, but thank you. I don't want to sound ungrateful, but also don't ever do that again. Z says, OMG, Jonathan, hi. Hey, Z, what's up? Mary, thank you for gifting a sub. You gifted a sub? I missed it. I missed it. That's very sweet of you, Mary. Thank you. Can we get more ASMR videos? I would love to do that, actually. It'll just be this, though. It's like a lot of, like planes fly. I live on a flight path, so. Archer's ears suggest he is annoyed by this disruption of his nap. I mean, yeah. Yes. Correct. Mary Joy Bellin with a $10 super chat. Thank you so much, Mary. Mary, you gotta stop doing stuff. What are you doing? Stop doing stuff. Stop spending money. Blue's gotta stop spending. Everyone stop spending money. Just hang out. Now you can't tell Archer you can't. Well, I never told him that I couldn't afford any more treats. He listen, I buy like one video game a month, and then the rest of my discretionary spending goes to Archer and Leia. Like, kind of literally. So, this boy does deserve pets. He deserves all the pets. Something is definitely going on with raccoons right now, because the night before last, a raccoon killed another animal outside my window. Okay. I'm sorry. L-E-T-H. The. Archer has that reddish coat. Yeah, Archer and Leia's maternal grandmother was a red husky. I don't think it will, Mary. Unfortunately, with the plushes, like, just by virtue of what they are, you can't get a ton of, like, nuance in the color variation. So I can tell you right now, the Archer plushie is just gonna be black and white. Are the treats technically a business expense at this point? You know what, Penguin? They are. I do write off everything I spend on Archer and Leia, like, officially. But I only started doing that last year. I really should have started doing it, like for the taxes that I'm filing now, like 2025 is the first year I did it, and I frankly should have been doing it for years. I'm just saying he will remember next time you're near the treat stores. I get ready to spend. Yeah, I mean, yes. I love watching you live while I craft jewelry. Oh, that's awesome. Thank you, Mai. I wish I had a hobby like that. I watch some, like, jewelry making videos sometimes, or like blacksmithing videos, and I'm like, dang, I wish I had a hobby like this. That looks so cool. Yasmin says, Jonathan, I'm fasting in England. Can I just say how I appreciate the Huskies so much more? That's so sweet of you. Thank you, Yasmin. I hope the fast is going well. What time is it there? 9:38? This is the best YouTube live I have ever seen. Thank you, Jonathan. It's very sweet of you. Oh, Chris is here. Hey, Chris, what's up? That was supposed to have an exclamation mark. Says Brain Rot. Okay, I missed what you said. I missed what was supposed to have an exclamation mark. Sorry. Any more Twitch at all? Yes, Mom's the Boss. Actually, I'm going to be streaming on Twitch today. I'm going to be streaming the new Resident Evil 9. Here's the deal. What I was planning on doing was ending this YouTube live in 10 minutes and then going live on Twitch. But the Derp Lord Happy Hour is in less than 3 hours. So what I think I'm going to do instead is walk the Huskies after this YouTube live for 2 hours. Then when I get home, do the Derp Lord Happy Hour, then go live on Twitch. Probably around 5:30 p.m. my time, which would be 8:30 p.m. Eastern, which would be 1:30 a.m. UK time, 2:30 a.m. EU time. You gonna live walk? No, I've tried that, Mary. I can't do it for so many reasons. The first is like the one time I tried it, the signal was really bad. And so like picture was blurry and like it kept cutting out, and the chat was just like 90% people being like, yo, you keep cutting out. And it was like, okay, well, this isn't a great experience for anyone. And two, I don't want to dox myself. Like, I don't want to give away my location. So I don't want any stream snipe me. Yeah. And I also I can't do all three things at once. I can't engage with the chat. I can't film the Huskies, and I can't like effectively walk them and like pick up poop and like things like that. I can do two of the three at any given time. I can engage with the chat and walk the Huskies. I can film the Huskies and engage with the chat. I can film the Huskies and walk them, but I can't do all three at the same time. So for those reasons, I don't do lives on walks. So it's just too much. It's just too much. I kind of would love to. I'd love to try it. But what I would do is actually like take them to a different neighborhood and then do it. Like I might take them to like downtown Seattle and then do a live, like something like that. I might try that one day. I've been looking at like IRL rigs. What I really should do is do an IRL stream from the dog park, but I never will. Because the dog park, like I'm like, that's kind of my time. It's like my time to reset and be with the dogs. And like, I get a lot out of just like sharing that time with them. Like I'll film stuff and I'll take pictures and things like that. But, yeah, I won't. I've done a Discord call and walk, me and Cupcakes. I actually did that, last month during the Discord community game night when Archer and Leia were like, no, you need to walk us right now. So I was on the phone. I was on the Discord for like an hour and a half just chatting with people while I gamed. So, yeah, while I walked Archer and Leia. I think it's coyote mating season right now. They're very loud recently. Yeah, last night they were yelling a lot. They were yelling a lot last night. You could always get the meta glasses too. I'm not gonna get the meta glasses, Momo. You know, mostly I don't wanna film people without their permission. And like it's one thing when like I'm holding up my phone and it's very obvious that I'm filming. It's another if I'm just like wearing glasses. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not gonna get the meta glasses. I don't want them. I don't need them. I don't want them. So. It's Ryan says, this is the best stream I've ever seen. Well, thank you, Ryan. Why they look good? It's not about like whether they look good or not. It's just like I don't think I need them. I don't think it's gonna like level up my content. I don't want to film people without their permission or their knowledge. Yeah, if I really thought, oh, this will like super level up my content, I probably would get them. But I don't think it will, so I'm not going to. If you ever done camping with the Huskies, Jonathan, winter season in camping would be great. Plus, you would get some extra great content. No, I've never gone camping with the Huskies. I have never gone camping with the Huskies. So I don't mind spending the money if it's something I think I'm going to use. Like I recently picked up the Osmo 3, which is it's a good I can show you actually. If you might be familiar with it. But hang on. Let me find it. Okay, so I got a couple of cameras that I do think will level up my content. The first is the Osmo Pocket 3, which I actually really love. It's awesome. It's like specifically made for creators to like do exactly what I do, which is like film a lot of like TikToks and whatever. And it's incredible. It films in 4K, 4K 60. Like, it's great. I love it. I haven't used it like a ton. I've made a couple of videos with it, tops, but it's really awesome, specific for what I want. I have not made any videos yet with the Insta360 camera, which is so cool. It films in complete 360 degrees. I just ordered a thing so that I can mount this on like Archer's flirt pole. I was gonna film a slow-mo video of me like on the flirt pole, like playing with Archer. I thought that would look really cool. He's got a vest that he can wear where I can mount cameras on this. I've got a GoPro, so I was gonna put a GoPro on him and then this on him as well when we next go to the dog park, which hopefully will be in a couple of weeks now that Leia's all healed. So, yeah. You'll have to let me know how the Insta360 is. I use their link to, and I love it, but I'm curious how that model will work. I mean, I've only filmed like a couple of videos with it. It's cool as hell. It's just like, it's crazy technology that like I have my phone in my hand and I'm holding the camera, and like with my phone, like the camera doesn't move, but I can look like complete 360. Like, it's just like, it kind of is like magic technology. It's crazy how it works. Didn't you have a collar camera on Archer for a bit? Yeah, I have a GoPro, and he has a vest where I can mount cameras to him. So I've done that before. I made a couple of videos. It's been years since I've done that, but when I made those videos, they did not perform well at all. Now, I will say, when I made those videos, they had like 150,000 followers, and now they have 2 million followers. So maybe they'd perform better. I don't know. But still, at the time, they didn't do well at all. Is this live sponsored? No, I've never had a live sponsored, ever. Yeah, they creep me out a little bit too, Maggie. That's honest to God. That's probably the biggest reason why I don't have them. His paws are cute. He doesn't really like them being tickled. He'll get annoyed with me if I do it. I mean, he doesn't. Yeah, see, that's how he gets annoyed with me. He just backs away. And if I keep doing it, he'll just get up and leave. Wish I could stay for this. I love the two, but I have to go to bed or I get grounded by my parents. That's fair, Blue Dragon. My German Shepherd sleeps in the same position, LOL. Yeah, tickly, Archer. I want a camera that sees from my dog's nose perspective. I mean, I think everyone wants that. Trapped in SLC. Archer's not fat. He's fluffy. I mean, two things can be true. Cosmos. Two things can be true. Two things can be true. You read my comments in previous live stream before. Okay. You're welcome. I try to read as many comments as I can. But they scroll by. So many people had them on our cruise, and it was kind of creepy. Really? Okay, so they're like selling well. Interesting. I didn't know that, Maggie. How was the cruise, by the way, Maggie? We missed you in last month's Derp Lord Happy Hour, which, again, the Derp Lord Happy Hour is going to be in 2 hours and 42 minutes. So, on the Discord server, discord.gg/SiberianDerpskis. I'm going to bed now, so I got to go. You know what, Jesse, don't worry. I'm going to end the stream very soon. Anyway, soon as in like 3 minutes, so that I can take Archer and Leia on a walk, so that I can be back in time for the Derp Lord Happy Hour, so that I can then stream Resident Evil 9 over on twitch.tv/SiberianDerp. Hmm. I mean, nobody can hear me, huh? Okay, you can hear me now, Squish? This is so annoying. I'm so annoyed by this. I'm so annoyed by this. Someone call, I got a robocall and it completely destroyed the stream. I don't know. I'll be interested to see what the VOD is because I could see the chat the whole time. I could I like muted my mic, unmuted it. I don't know why it was doing that. It looked on my end, it just looked like everything was working. So I apologize. No, it's my fault. It's my fault for not hitting the for not turning on Do Not Disturb before I use my phone to stream. Also, frankly, I should just use a separate camera to stream and like stream through my computer. But it's just easier this way. It's easier for me to just use my phone. But yeah. I thought the live stream lagged. Yeah, sorry. No, it was the phone call. But guys, I am gonna end the stream now. Actually, we've been going for over an hour, just so that I can walk Archer and Leia and be back in time for the Derp Lord Happy Hour tonight. And then again, I will be streaming on twitch.tv/Siberian Derpskis. Probably around 6 p.m. Pacific, which is 9 p.m. Eastern, which is 2 a.m. UK time, 3 a.m. European time. I think that's what I'm going to do. Yeah, it'll probably be around there. Because the Derp Lord Happy Hour starts at 4:30 my time. It goes for an hour, so it'll end at 5:30. And then it usually takes me like 20 minutes to get the stream all set up and everything. So let's just round up, call it 6. So that's my game plan. I will give him a scratch. So, and I will be filming Insta stories the whole time I'm walking. So you can, if you follow me on Instagram, that's where you get the most up-to-date content. I'm going to try to do another live tomorrow. Yamini, I will be streaming live on YouTube Tuesday and Thursday every week in March, including this coming Tuesday. I will be streaming on Twitch Monday, Wednesday, Friday every week in March, including this coming Monday. Right now, we're going to be playing. There are a lot of games I want to play in March. There are so many games I want to play in March. March is a big gaming month for me. So we will definitely be doing Resident Evil 9, which I'm going to start tonight. And my understanding is that's not a very long game. You can beat it in like 11 hours, 12 hours, something like that, if you take your time. So I think that'll be like 2 or 3 streams. Yeah, so if you're into gaming content, I mean, Twitch is mostly gaming content, less Husky content. If you're into gaming content, please give me a follow over on twitch.tv/Siberian Derpskis. And we'll be hanging out tonight. So, yeah, if I don't see you later, thanks for everything, you guys. Thank you for all the super chats. Face squish, please. I'll give him a boop. I'll give him a boop. Boop. Yeah, see, he's annoyed by it. Oh, but look at that stretch, though. Look at him stretch his paws. Oh, I'm obsessed with him. All right. Everyone, thank you for everything. Blue, thank you for the $50 super chat. I'm still, like, a little mad at you for doing that, but I really am grateful. And if I don't speak to you again, have a great weekend, everyone. Thank you for your support. It means the world. And, yeah, hopefully we'll talk soon. So, bye for now. Bye!